I've purchased over 24 watches, spent $700,000 in watches. That is very nice.
For 16.6 million US dollars.
16 point what?
It's super rare from Patek Philippe. 200 to 210,000 US dollars.
So welcome to another video here on YouTube. We're going to be showcasing a unique concept here in Dubai. It's called Chrono Hub, which is a cafe-based place where people can come and have a look at watches. We've got watch dealers that showcase their timepieces here. It's a very unique concept. We're going to have a chat with the boys, the two founders. They're going to take us through this unique design here in the UAE and go have some fun. So we're going to take you through. We've got the big man.
Welcome.
How you going, bro?
Good to see you.
You're going to take us through some exciting stuff.
Yes.
So we've got, what have we got today? We've got watches, coffee.
Yes, so the element and the store was created to give a seamless shopping experience for all watch lovers. Not only have we got watches, we've got high-end leather handbags for the ladies and for the gentlemen. Got high-end artwork, so we're showcasing all the highest luxury that Dubai has to offer. So today, what we've done is we've created like a hub and a community with different watch dealers. So we've basically become a one-stop shop. Whether you wanted to spend 10,000 dirhams or 2 million dirhams, you can do it all in one space. Super relaxed shopping environment, and just showcasing some of.
It's a very unique concept in my opinion. I haven't seen anything like it, so kudos to you guys, but it's pretty cool. You come in here, you have a coffee, you look at some watches. Every single one of these black tables has the nicest timepieces, which we're going to take you guys through in a minute as well. Give us the best timepieces. I mean, my audience love.
Right. Okay.
We all love watches, right?
Like something special, right?
So we're going to get the boys to take us through some of their special pieces.
Today, I'm going to show you a mixture of different brands. Let's just home in on maybe some of the bigger brands today.
Yes.
From Richard Mille, Rolex.
Yes.
And maybe Patek. Okay, so let's
Patek's
show
my
you.
favorite.
Yeah, let's show you a couple of different combinations, a couple of different brands. All right. So you said that you love Patek.
I love Patek.
Let's start with Patek then, right? So we've got a 5980 here in rose gold. Okay, so it's got the new class system from Patek, all in rose gold, full case, stunning watch.
Look at that, guys. It's discontinued?
Discontinued.
What's the price on that in today's market?
So this is around about 200 to 210,000 US dollars.
It's very thick. For me, my personal choice
Have a look.
would be like
5711. So a 5711 or a 5712 is a
or an
smaller.
Aquanaut.
Really, really nice watches.
Yeah, 5167.
Yep.
The rose, that's top.
Great
Round
watch.
strap.
Really, really good choice.
Yeah.
So this is Patek. Let's go and talk about a few
Case back as well.
Rolexes.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Very heavy as well.
Very heavy. Like I said, the Nautilus on the 5980 is a bigger case size. So I'm just going to start with a few Rolexes now from the day-date range.
What's this dial called?
So this is a green ombre.
Ombre.
And yellow gold. So it's a 40 millimeter.
Well.
But the gradient of that dial starts with green in the middle. And as you can see on the video, it then bursts into the black. So they call that an ombre dial.
That is very nice.
Next up, we have a day-date, and it's with the Eisenkiesel stone dial. This is the
one I was telling about, man. It's
a showstopper. It's a beautiful watch.
What's the dial called?
So it's an Eisenkiesel. So it's a
Eisenkiesel.
It's a mouthful, right?
Eisenkiesel.
Yes, and it's got factory baguette markers. And Rolex make factory diamond bezels. This is an RBR bezel, which means it's round stones.
Eisenkiesel.
Close. Eisenkiesel.
Eisenkiesel.
However you pronounce it.
This is very nice.
But it's got round stones on the bezel. This is all factory from Rolex. And if they're baguette cut markers or stones, it's called TBR. Okay, so it's a different variation of stones. There you go.
I convinced me.
It looks like it. We'll talk about numbers after, right?
Yeah, I get special prices here, guys.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay, now
this is something special.
Something unique.
Right, this is something special. So it was only produced from Rolex for 1 year. It's called the Rolex Sacco. It's all factory set with a mother of pearl dial.
Take a closer look.
Orange gems around the bezel. Now this watch also comes on an Oyster Flex rubber band from factory, but this is a full 18.
I've seen it on Oyster Flex.
Yes, it's very nice. Both configurations. It's out there. I think you have to be a certain type of person to pull that off, but we are in Dubai after all. So this is a great Dubai watch.
MOP as well?
Yes.
Wow.
All factory. Right, so let's get on to the big boy toys, right? So we're going to go into the RM brand. So this is a 6701. Super popular from Richard Mille at the moment. It's ultra thin. It's a rose gold.
You've had me at ultra thin. I'm a sucker for ultra thin. This is very nice.
Super popular at the moment on the Richard Mille range. There's a 6701, which is this reference, or a 6702, which is on the Velcro. Really cool watch. So this is going to be anywhere from around $200 to $220,000 US dollars.
Yeah. Is this how many pieces have they made of this?
So this isn't special. This isn't necessarily limited.
Okay.
But look, you know, from RM itself, only make a limited amount of production watches anyway each year.
Would you say it's an entry level or no?
No.
What's an entry level?
An RM10 or an RM5 is an entry level to Richard Mille.
We've got the candy here. This tray, I'm going to take it with me.
Yes. You can get the audience to guess how much is on the tray right now.
We're going to guess that now as well. Yeah. You're going to tell us exactly
how much.
What is the value? How much cash we have on a tray, but in watches.
And also, it'd be interesting to know what people's favourite is, right? So Richard Mille is an amazing brand and probably one of the most expensive on that tray.
Yep.
But you've got some fantastic Rolexes there, so it really depends on the clientele and what they like and what they don't. But hopefully, it'll showcase your audience a mixture of different
100%,
timepieces.
100%. What's that
one more watch here from Richard Mille. It's an RM30 rose gold titanium case. As you can tell by this watch, it's a little bit more of a thicker size, okay?
I like it, I admire it.
Yes.
But just thick's not for me.
Yeah. And that's a general consensus. That's why Richard Mille have done an amazing job at the ultra thins.
Very nice though.
So a lot of people's feedback is the case size is quite big.
Yeah, RMs. For me, my favorite RM, gold.
Yeah.
Wow, no, 6702.
Yeah.
The French one.
Yeah,
what's it called?
Amazing watch.
What's Sebastian?
The blue one.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Something like this. Oh, that's...
So, last watch, you said you like Aquanauts.
Yes.
This is a steel Aquanaut and it's a travel time, okay? Have a look at this. Yep. Very light in case because it's a steel material. These also come in white gold and rose gold. It's a fantastic watch to wear every single day.
Very nice.
Goes with every outfit, super sporty, but you can dress that watch up too.
The other model, is this a 5167?
Yes,
yes. The other ones are thinner, right? Without the
slightly thinner.
Without the annual.
I might even have one for you.
I'm getting excited now. He's got. So out of all these watches, you've got the Patek Philippe is one of my favorite, and obviously, you know, Richard Mille, which is 6702. We've got no more space in this tray, but we're gonna put this here. This is, I think, everyone's dream tray. Like you've just got unlimited candy, as we say. I'm a sucker for watches. So if you were to look at this, and my favorite on this tray, which some people might disagree, I would go for this one because it's unique and I don't know how to pronounce the name. But this watch right here, if you look at the detail, the dial, all factory as well, right?
All factory. And every dial is completely different.
Get factory.
And I think with these watches, you need to see them in the flesh, and that's why we created our concept. It's all well and good watching and looking at these watches on a video or a photo.
Yes, of course. Nah, videos don't do justice, guys. I mean, we're doing our best to show you guys, you know, how good these watches look, but you have to come in and see them. And if you're in Dubai, if you're around this area, come through to Chrono Hub, have a coffee, and have a look at some sick watches, because they've got everything from entry level, like you said, to up to 2 million dirhams in watches. So
one last one from the Aquanaut range of Patek.
Let me take this one off.
5168G. It's a white gold case, non-travel time.
Would be a bit heavier, right?
All factory, yes. So the case itself is obviously a different material.
Love the blue though.
Blue's amazing. Blue is great.
Blue's my favorite color.
And they also do this in a green color as well.
Open case back as well. Yeah.
But again, a very versatile watch. Dress it up, dress it down. A watch for every occasion. And again, it's one that you probably have to see in the flesh to really appreciate that dial.
Yes. Very nice. What are these going for?
These are around about $80,000 to $90,000.
There's a very big markup between, you know, Patek and retail. Where do you think the hype comes from? Is it supply and demand? Is it because you can't get them?
You just hit the nail on the head there.
It's pretty crazy because an Aquanaut, from my knowledge, is 25,000 USD.
Just gone up, yeah. It's up.
And they go for almost above 80, 90. So
For Patek as a brand, it's such a well-respected brand. And the thing is, I think you hit the nail on the head earlier, it's a supply and demand. Rolex will make over
what everyone
$1 million.
Wants, you pay premium, right?
Correct, and it's timeless. And I think out of Rolex, AP, Patek are held in such high regards, but also the amount that they make at the factory is not how many they make at Rolex.
Yep.
So it's okay, and Aquanaut has seen a spike in the market in the last probably 3 to 6 months that a lot of people would want a Patek Aquanaut. So hence why there's not enough in the market. The price is gradually going up.
Go up. Yeah, well, that's watches for you. So,
correct.
Especially during COVID.
Oh, COVID was...
It went up
crazy. We'd always say to any of our customers, watches are not necessarily investment. Get what you like.
I've had some of my friends who bought peak COVID.
Yep.
The watches crashed almost 30,000 less. Yeah.
We've all done that.
Big losses.
But also then to flip side that, if you hold a watch and you look at the charts for the last 5 to 10 years, you hold a watch for long enough, naturally that watch is going to go up in value. For inflation, yes, retail price increases. But gone are the days where you're going to come into my store, buy something for $100,000. The next week you're going to sell it for $110,000. We're not in that market now. Yeah. We're in a very much stable market.
I think you got to buy what you like.
Buy what you like.
I'll ask you 2 questions, right?
Yes.
So, one, are watches investments these days?
Yep. Okay. So it depends on what you buy and where you buy.
Okay.
So I would always say there's a certain type. You look at a Rolex Daytona Panda. You look at a Patek Nautilus.
Yes.
Really, those
depends what you buy, right?
Correct. Yeah, it depends on where you're buying them for. Is the watch completely unworn? Has it got factory stickers? These are all going to decide a definitive factor.
Yep.
But ultimately, yes, they're assets. But I use this analogy all the time. You buy a brand new car from a showroom. You know you're going to lose 25% on that car as soon as you drive out.
And we know it as well, right?
You want that car. You're going to enjoy that car.
Yep.
So that's what I say to any of our customers. Buy something that you're going to enjoy. And if you retain 80, 90, 95% of the value, in my eyes, that's a great investment.
Yes.
And if you hold it 5, 10 years, naturally,
you can't go wrong, right? As well. And anytime you want to sell a watch,
or you might earn some money.
Yeah.
And it's cash in the bank. They're liquid wherever you are in the world.
Now, what do you guys think? Are you buying a watch because you like it, or you're buying a watch for investment? In my opinion, I think if watches, they give an opportunity to basically store a nice win, whether you're getting successful or you've done something, you've done a good job in whatever you're building in life, and you want to spoil yourself.
Yep.
I think it's a good start. Let's say you've done well for yourself just at the beginning, and you purchase something like a Datejust, right?
Yep.
So you buy a Datejust. Let's say I've got a Datejust, and then I get from a Datejust, I go into a GMT, Submariner.
Yep.
Then I take that step in my success further. What do you think to go from those type of watches, which is our entry-level Rolexes basically?
Yep.
What do you recommend? Do you recommend going from Rolex to a Day-Date to a Daytona, or changing kind of?
It's a fantastic question. It's a question that we talk about to our customers every single day of the week. So you've hit the nail on the head. An entry-level Rolex is like a Datejust.
What's next? What takes me to the next level?
Datejust, GMT, Daytona. There's so many fantastic watches in the Rolex catalogue.
Yes.
So if you as a customer, you said, Jake, look, I'm looking for my 3rd watch. Naturally, I would go from a GMT to a Daytona to a Day-Date. But what some people do is then change brands. They'll go from maybe a Daytona to a AP Royal Oak. Or they might just jump the queue straight away and say, look, I've had 2 Rolexes now. I really like Patek as a brand. I'm going to go for an Aquanaut or a Nautilus. It's all subjective to that person that is in front of you.
Yes.
So it's like some people just, we've watched buying and collecting. There's a journey to this.
Yes.
And I say this to everyone, enjoy the brands. There's lots of different configurations, lots of different watches that go and enjoy the different brands. But natural progression.
So do you think, like you said, progression, right? Sorry to cut you off, but do you think if I've got a Datejust, do you think I should be doing the Daytonas, the Day-Dates, and then get to the next level?
Yeah,
of Patek,
they're fantastic watches. Even for it, because you're still going to get the GMT range is so versatile. You look at. We spoke about like it's a sign of success, and look, having a nice watch doesn't mean anything, but it's going to start conversations with the right people.
I'm all for that, bro. 100%.
So it's like, yes, you're going to invest $10,000, $20,000 into a watch, but
it might get you into a room.
That might get you into a room with people that you might make 10x that.
100%.
So it's just you find that common ground and bond.
Yes.
So have I.
Yes.
You know, so I think it's super important. But yeah, I think it's subjective. I would say, look, Daytona, GMT, and Datejust, everyone should try and go through that Rolex catalogue and own one in their life.
Okay, so me personally, as most of you guys know, I run Billion Balls, which is a platform where we give away watches.
Yep.
I've bought, I wouldn't say the big tier, we've done one Day-Date giveaway, we've done a Daytona Panda giveaway.
Yep.
Which are the two biggest watches we've done.
Yep.
But obviously my members, they admire the Datejust, the GMTs.
Yes.
When we get to a stage where we can scale more, we'll do the bigger watches. But funnily enough, I'm looking to buy my first watch. Even though I've purchased over 24 watches, spent $700,000 in watches, but I'm still locked into funding my business rather than, you know, putting it to myself now. But I think I'm almost ready. We have hinted on the YouTube channel that I'm ready to buy a big watch, but I don't want to buy a Datejust or a GMT.
Okay.
Me personally, I want to go straight into a Patek. That's me personally. Because of what I've done, and I've done the watches, I've bought them already. I'm looking at this 5167.
Yep. I think the Aquanaut's a good choice. If you spend a little bit more, we spoke earlier about a thinner case size.
Yes.
If you're looking at that Patek range, for me, either Aquanaut or Nautilus.
Nautilus, yeah.
And I think what would look amazing on your wrist is a 5711 or a 5712.
5712.
5712 has got the moon phase.
Nice.
It's more of a complicated watch. Ultra thin on the wrist. A fantastic watch. Timeless, regardless of what you wear.
What's your take on, because obviously the 5712 comes in rose gold and it's steel, right?
Yeah.
What's your take in spending that much, over 100 grand on a steel watch? What are your feelings? Because if you look at, let's say you look at the rose gold Aquanaut, right? The one I want.
Yep.
You're looking at around 82 to 90,000 max USD, right?
Yep.
But you're buying rose gold.
Correct.
Okay, it's on a rubber strap.
Correct, yes.
This is what I can't get my head around. With the watches, it's really the name, it's the hype.
Yeah.
Like the 5712 is a steel watch. You're paying over 100 grand. Look at the RM, for example, the 6702.
Yep.
Carbon case, rubber strap, 350,000.
Yep.
More.
Yeah.
You know, how has that come about?
It's a difficult one. And
is it the name of the brand? Is it the hype?
Not really. I think you look at like something like, let's go back a sec to Rolex.
And they all hold their value.
Correct.
That's
because they're
funny.
super popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I think the retail price for some, more in Rolex catalogue, I'm just going to use a Sky Dweller for instance. Okay. Yep. The retail price may be $50,000.
Yep.
I can sell you that watch for 10 to 15,000 cheaper than what you can buy it out of the retail store for. Because I think the retail price now from all of the big manufacturers are so high, but you say that and we've sold a Sprite, let's just say a GMT, which is a left-hander.
Buying a watch from Rolex, selling it, you're losing 15 grand instantly.
15 grand. And the days have gone where before, in maybe just coming out of COVID, that wouldn't have been the case. Steel is always going to be popular because it's super versatile. It's very comfortable on the wrist. It's not too heavy. Now, some people don't like the heaviness of the gold, where for me, I like to feel presence on my wrist. I think what you're going back to your first question about an Aquanaut, I think you're such a popular lineup out of the Patek.
Let's look at these two, right?
Yeah.
Since you're talking about Aquanauts. So from my knowledge, this is steel.
Yes.
That's
white
platinum
gold.
Or white gold?
White gold.
Okay, so here we have a steel watch and a platinum watch.
White gold.
White gold. White gold, steel. Now, take us between the price difference. Same watches, same rubber strap. This one has an annual calendar, is it the way you call it?
It's slightly more complicated. It's called a travel time Aquanaut.
Travel time, yep.
So there's a little bit more going on in the dial. So you're looking at
this
anywhere
is a perfect
from,
example.
Yeah. So here on the steel Aquanaut, you're looking at around about sort of $80,000, $70,000.
Yep.
The white gold is slightly more, but not a lot more. If you get the white gold in the same complication, your difference is going to be higher. For me, I like the simplicity of the white gold non-travel time.
Yes, very nice.
It's just slightly thinner in the case size as well, and they've all got those beautiful open case backs with Patek.
So thin. This doesn't do justice on the video.
No.
This is. It's got my name written all over it. I need to get.
Let's get a deal done, right?
I need to get the rose gold.
Rose gold's fantastic.
Just with the brown, it's
the
it's not out there,
dial.
but when you look at it,
really
it's very nice.
Really
very
good
nice.
watch.
All right, well, these are the watches. Like I said, I'm taking this with me. So
doors open.
You know, in Dubai, you can't just walk out with these, but amazing tray right here. All the best watches. Very heavy as well.
You're very heavy.
Yeah.
And this is just a small selection. So part of the Chrono Hub
We don't want to
vision,
show everything. We might be back for a part 2.
There's definitely a part 2, maybe a part 3 or 4.
Part 3 of you know, all the watches are available.
always welcome.
But we don't want to show too much. So after looking at some incredible watches, the boys are going to take us through the space, tell us what they have, you know, from watches to coffee to artwork. They've got some amazing artwork from exclusive artists as well. So take us through it, man, and give us why you guys started the concept like this, because to me, it's a unique concept.
Absolutely. So we want to do something different. Okay, so we're in Dubai, we're in the heart of luxury. Me and the founders come from Europe, and unfortunately there's been a lot of change in Europe, and you can't wear these beautiful timepieces out on the street now, which is a real shame.
Safety is a big thing.
Yeah, and look, we're in Dubai, right? So safety's super important, and we all know it's public knowledge that Dubai is super safe. We wanted to create basically a one-stop shop for luxury shopping, whether that's high-end timepieces, luxury leather goods, high-end artwork, or just great coffee.
Yeah.
But we are watch collectors as well, right? So we wanted to create not only great and showcase great pieces, but also an experience that comes with that, that's built on trust and transparency.
It's a big thing.
Everything that we sell will come as a complete full set, as it's just come out of the factory or the store, the retail store. So I think it's really important that anyone that comes to shop with us has a seamless shopping experience. We get to know that customer, we try some watches on, we get to know them personally, and they become our friends, you know, and that's exactly what we want as a business.
It's all about community. 100%.
It really, really is. And I think that's why, hence the name Chrono Hub. We wanted to create a community of like-minded individuals and collaboration. Look what we've done. We've collaborated with multiple different watch dealers. We've collaborated with a great coffee business in the heart of Dubai. And then we've collaborated with luxury Hermes handbags, with a great store in Dubai. And then we've got a company called Woodbury House that have an amazing art gallery in central London. And they're showcasing some of their finest art.
So you guys have basically opened up a luxury space and kind of bought other businesses to collaborate with you guys, showcase their watches, their talent, some exclusive items that people won't really see. But I think this is the best part about the UAE, right? This is personally why I moved here. I think it's a great networking hub, obviously if you're around the right people.
Correct.
You know? Dubai can either make you or it can break you, right? As they say. But I think this is the good thing about a place like this, because it's all about community and it's all about who you know, and everyone wants to support each other.
Yes.
I want to see you win. I'm not going to get jealous of you. Even if I'm here and you're up here, if you have the right mindset, you know, this is what it's all about. And I think you guys have created an amazing space here. Let's say I'm an end user. I come in here, I want to have a coffee. Can I buy a watch? Can I buy some artwork? Or how does it work?
So
have you had that experience where people have come in, just have a coffee? I want this watch. Okay, pay for it. See you later. Give us one of your best experiences, because you guys are still new. So
correct. So we've been open the store for 7 months. We've had a fantastic start, and we've just had young entrepreneurs maybe just come and work and use the space to work. But it's very motivating to be around millions and millions and millions of dollars in inventory. And if you're not at that point where you're purchasing your first watch yet, to be around that atmosphere and that culture is going to drive you to succeed.
Of course.
So we have people that come and sit here, work here. Everyone's welcome. We hold great events.
Just visualize.
Yeah, and I think it's super important. We've all been there at some point in our life
100%.
where I think I'm huge on law of attraction.
Energy is huge. Correct. You have to be around the right energy.
But also, we're in Dubai, so we have people that just come into the store and they will have a coffee. Oh, great, you have watches as well. There's $500,000 on 2 RMs. Like, we've had case studies where people are in a different league in Dubai, and like you said earlier, everybody wants to see everybody win if you're the right person.
If you're the right person.
So I think with us, we're open to every walks of life, whether it's local clientele, expats.
Very nice.
Everyone is welcome. And really, we say this to anyone, whether you're spending 10,000 dirhams or you're spending 2 million dirhams.
And you guys have all the watches, you know?
Correct.
Whether you're spending the type of money,
everyone gets treated the same.
That's exactly
that is the really important part here. Is that we're here to build meaningful relationships with our clients. And that comes with the lifestyle, that comes with purchasing the watch. We work so hard to buy these luxury things. I think we need an experience that comes with that. And that's what we offer here at Chrono Hub.
That's beautiful, man. I think it's a beautiful space for people to come here. I mean, I would come here and bring my laptop and have a work. And you know what the funny thing is that people see these tables, right? And like you said, you bring out just 2 little pieces and you've got $500,000.
Yes.
Imagine you've got $500,000 in cash, right? It's like, it's just in these 2 pieces. And that's why it's so admired and so respected, because you've got all these millions of dollars just sitting in a box in watches,
and you're here to see.
People love.
It's not like a retail store, and there's no disrespect to any of the brands, Rolex, AP, Patek, but you'll go into those stores and you can't try things on.
You can't,
They're not available. Where here is everything's available. Come and have a conversation. There's no obligation to purchase. There's just meaningful conversations, education, and great. If you want to purchase a timepiece, great, we'll be able to facilitate that.
Man. Amazing. All right, so we're just going to go upstairs. It's a nice concept with a mezzanine here as well. Big space though. Very high ceilings.
Yes, so the showroom itself is probably one of Dubai's largest showroom. It's 3,300 square foot, split over 2 levels. So the mezzanine level, it's very, as you can tell downstairs, it's got almost a masculine feel. Obviously, we sell ladies and gentlemen watches, but
I feel like upstairs looks a bit more calm.
Yeah, we wanted to create a space more for the females. So as you can see, there's lots of artwork on the wall. You've got artwork from an artist called Black the Rat, The Fur, Banksy, Richard Hamilton, Damien Hirst. These are all super high and regarded artists globally. So we wanted to showcase some of the finest art, and everything you see on the wall is for sale. Art is very subjective.
Prices? What do you think the market's?
So like this is like $50,000 to $100,000.
Wow.
Same with Black the Rat. The Banksy,
a lot of big artwork here.
Big artwork.
Like
We've got big
millions of dollars that are going.
Yeah.
Getting sold at auctions, at events.
Art is fantastic, and art is a fantastic investment. If you when you buy the right pieces in art, they are an investment.
Sure,
but art is very subjective. Same with watches. With art, buy what you like. You can have certain people in the art game that can advise you on the right if you just purely want an investment piece held in the exhibition in the gallery. But art is fantastic. It's a way to showcase your design, who you are as a person. As you can see in the middle, we predominantly focus on high-end Hermes bags. There's usually triple the products in here. We've just got another pop-up showroom that we've just taken some inventory to. For instance, you've got some Hermes sandals there. They're Himalayan crocodile. Super rare from the brand. And then you've got a couple of sort of Kelly Depeches, different types of bags, but we'll have anything.
These are all for sale?
These are all for sale. Okay. We're really focused, especially in Dubai, Kelly's, Birkins, Depeches for men, and anything like Hermes, footwear, sandals, trainers, super
I've got my eyes on these.
These are fantastic, really popular.
Very nice.
And then we showcase some of the world's, they're not in the showcase at the moment, but we've got some super rare watches up here too.
I can't seem to find these ones in grey.
Yeah.
The suede.
Suede, yeah. We could get them, man. You come to the right place. Want
to put these back?
Just get your bank card out, ready, and we're ready to do some business. Here is. So as you can see on the camera now, this is what we call two like VIP rooms. Okay, so say that you was buying your first timepiece, you're a little bit nervous, you want to, and we know, look, anyone in business, it's all about understanding that customer.
Correct.
So every customer is different, and some people are quite low key and they want a little bit of privacy or spending the time to really get to know each other.
Yes.
So if you was going to come and buy your first watch,
space.
I'd come up here, and it's more of a VIP service, really get to know each other over a coffee, and then we can talk about the timepiece, we can talk about you, what you want from your particular watch, and this is a space to do it. Super quiet, super relaxed, and that way we can build a meaningful relationship.
Yes, very nice, and very nice. I think concept is something I like, definitely. It's something unique. And this is what it's all about, you know, coming here, making a nice video with the boys here at Chrono Hub. I think I highly recommend it. Come in for a coffee, and the concept's great. I really respect what you guys are doing with the artwork, the bags, the watches. We all love luxury, right?
And they all go hand in hand.
When you give that kind of warm sense of, you know, comfort towards purchasing luxury, that's what it's all about.
I think it's really important.
It's really important.
And they're high-end, valuable
customers back.
And like I've said before, I think it's important that you get an experience when you're buying those things. All of your followers, all your listeners, they're more than welcome in our showroom. We'd love to see them.
For sure.
Like I said, if you're looking for like a really seamless, no pressure shopping environment, we have that in abundance here at Chrono Hub. And we're just trying to set up ourselves apart from the rest.
And I got one last question before we end the video. This is my favorite question. What's the most expensive timepiece you guys have had in store or you've sold?
Okay, it's a really good question. We've not done the deal just yet. We are waiting for an answer today. This is
exclusive news.
We have a Patek Grand Complication gem set watch for $16.6 million US.
Pleasure, bro.
The deal.
So 16 point what?
$16.6 million US. It's super rare from Patek Philippe. It's for someone extremely powerful in the world. Obviously, we don't want to
16 million, not dirhams, USD.
US dollar. It is special. And then we've done like we've done lots of RMs.
You're gonna let me know if that deal goes through.
I will let you know, and maybe we'll have some dinner and we're going to celebrate. But it's not done yet. But this is the type of clientele that 100%. We have in Dubai. This is the type of clientele that's bought into our concept, that trust us. But for me, look, the big deals are great, but also it's like meeting that person, that guy or that girl that's just buying their first watch. Super important.
And you said something special. No matter whether you're spending $16 million on a watch and $10,000 on a watch,
doesn't matter.
Everyone gets treated the same.
It doesn't matter. And for me, we still get satisfaction like we're purchasing our watch for ourselves.
Yes.
I think that's what, and I think we're not your typical watch dealers, we're collectors. So we know horology, we know what it looks like when you're talking about movements, complications in watches. So for us, it's more educational for our clientele as well.
Excellent. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We've got a lot more to come to showcase watches, lifestyle, luxury items, and all the exclusive stuff. I appreciate you guys having us here at Chrono Hub. Search them up on Instagram. We'll leave their on the video. Follow them. Come in for a coffee. You're in the UAE. If you're coming here on a holiday, come through, have a coffee, meet the boys, have a look at their timepieces. And once again, I appreciate your time.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. And thank you guys for showcasing your amazing showroom.
Pleasure.
And we'll be back on another video very soon. So thank you.